Hi, I'm Sandra Latarska and this is Come to Study. Today we are at the Collegium Humanisticum at NCU. Let's start.
The program is co-financed by the Polish National Agency for Academic Exchange.
Is it worthy of coming to Poland just to study at NCU? Today we are going to talk with someone who did that. Hi, my name is Sandra Latarska and this is Come to Study.
The Nicolaus Copernicus University received the status of a research university in 2019. This prestigious title proves the quality of the research carried out on it. Retention of that status is a priority. The internationalization of the research conducted at the university is fundamental for the further growth of the Nicolaus Copernicus University and the chance for using the enormous potential of the Toruń-Bydgoszcz Alma Mater. The university should be perceived as friendly to foreigners and offering career opportunities unprecedented elsewhere. The constant expansion of infrastructure, allowing for running complex and advanced research, plays a crucial role in attracting international scientists to the Nicolaus Copernicus University. One of the people who chose Toruń as a place for professional and personal development is Dr Bliss Furtado, who works at the Faculty of Biological and Veterinary Sciences. For years associated with universities in India and then Denmark, she decided to settle in Toruń, where she found the best conditions for conducting her research.
Research work for me is something that keeps me motivated every day and keeps me going and striving for the best every day.
Hello, Bliss.
Hello.
I have a few questions for you. How did you come to Poland and why did you choose the Nicolaus Copernicus University?
I was actually fortunate enough to meet my PhD supervisor for a conference in India. So during the conference, she had a presentation where she brought to notice a PhD vacancy under her supervision. So I also had the opportunity to talk to her and have a very good interaction in India, in person. So I think that was one of the things that really helped me decide to come to NCU. And besides having the very first good impression with her, I also kind of did some research through internet. I was very curious to see what my future research group would be like. And I was very, very impressed by looking at the type of research the group was actually conducting. And that was the second thing that motivated me to come to NCU. And the other very interesting thing was coming to NCU was also coming to Toruń, which is a very beautiful place. And I was very excited because Toruń is one of the very historical places one must see. So you could say that that also motivated me to be here.
Nice. Okay, and what opportunities for scientific development does University of Nicolaus Copernicus offers you?
At Nicolaus Copernicus in general, the facilities for research are excellent. We have modern laboratories, up-to-date instruments, and besides working in our department, we also have very good thing about collaborating with other departments and other faculties at NCU, which makes our research work more interdisciplinary and interesting. And besides that, the Nicolaus Copernicus University also supports and encourages students and researchers to kind of apply for international and national collaborations. We receive a lot of support, and I myself, during my stay as a student, I was able to get a lot of support to apply for projects. I had a project with Denmark, Aarhus University, where I spent some part of my research study there. I also received some support from the university to collaborate with an industrial sector. So my research was actually application oriented, so giving more impact to what I am doing. As well as students who study here, the university gives a lot of scholarship grants which are competitive in the university level, which allows us to make trips abroad for internship and also for conferences. I myself was able to clear 2 scholarships from NCU, which actually allowed me to go to Denmark, to Aarhus University for like 2 months, where I did very good research. And the second scholarship that I got from NCU was to Imperial College London. So it was really a good experience for me. And yeah, these are some of the opportunities that help us to scientifically develop. I think all I can say is NCU is an ideal university if a student is looking for international experience.
Okay, is it easy to adapt in Poland for foreign peoples? Is it hard, or do you remember your first moment in Poland?
I think in general, moving to a new place can be difficult. But in my experience, when I was preparing myself to come here, I received a lot of help from the administration and from my supervisor. Like, I was already told what I have to prepare to be here, which makes your transition a bit easier. As well as coming to Poland as a foreigner, yes, it can be difficult, especially when you need to start with your settlement stuff, your banking and all the government related things. But it was not a big problem because I was helped in this case. The administration looked after all my formalities, so it wasn't really hard. If you're alone, yes, it could be. But at NCU, they support foreigners in this matter. And yes, the language could be a problem. No, but I will not generalize it because it's only in some places in Poland. If you go to the major cities, they all speak English. But like even in Toruń is one of the 10 most must-see places in Poland. So being a touristic city, people do speak English here. So I think that is just a general statement that people make, that in Poland people don't speak English.
And can you tell me what surprised you the most in Poland?
When I came to Poland, I came here during the winters and it was really cold. I think for me that was one of the very, very big surprises, because from where I come from, it's all sand, sea and the sun. But coming to Poland was like, it was cold. But although it was very cold, there's one thing I enjoyed was the snow, because for me the snow was, it was the first time I saw it, and making the snowman and making the most out of it was also something good besides being surprising. And the second thing, again, when I was coming here, I was told by many people that in Poland they don't speak Polish. But after living here, I would say it's not true, because I did meet people who wanted to help me out. Even though they did not know the language, they were so adamant to help me out and make sure that I, like for example, when I asked for directions, that person was so concerned that he wanted to show me where I should go. And even though like they couldn't speak English, I did meet people who could speak English fluently. And as I said before, in Toruń, it's one of the touristic places in Poland. So it's obvious that many people speak English here.
And would you recommend choosing the Nicolaus Copernicus University for other people who are still considering coming here? Do you have any advice for them? What should they do? Or
NCU as a university, we have the best facilities for research. And if you are seeking international cooperation, you receive all the support you want. And also if you are wanting to get that perfect student experience, I'm sure I definitely would encourage students to choose NCU as their destination for their education. And a piece of advice from me would be for a student would be, it's good to be open-minded, because if you are going to go with the stereotypes in your mind, when you come here, you will not be able to fit into this place if you are not open-minded. So being open-minded is one of the key things required when you move to a new place. And the other advice would be is, when you know, once you select NCU, I think it's always a good idea, that is what I did, to kind of go through the website, look at all the courses NCU offers, because there are a wide variety of courses they have, and also try to get in touch with a scientist or a lecturer or any student, so that you know more about the university and you can prepare well to have a very good experience at and a stay at NCU. So that is one of the things I would say, and I'm sure coming here would be one of the best decisions you will make.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much for a nice talk.